So we focus on execution. As I said earlier as well, we focus on your balance sheet. We are bankers for bankers. We do not do PowerPoint presentations except for when required in events such as these. We focus mainly on Middle East Africa. We are very grounded in these markets. The oldest government bank in Dubai, a 50-year-old government bank of Dubai called the Commercial Bank of Dubai, has been fully digitalized by Amit and his team. They are now at 99% digital transactions from their customers. He has some stellar numbers on how they have closed branches. More than half the branches have been closed. They have doubled their revenue, halved their cost ratios, and increased profitability almost 5x. This is all in the span of the last 24 months.
We went back to the canvas and we said that what is going to be the story of retail banking? Is retail banking to be or not to be today? I must start by saying that we are still, I think, only halfway there, or for that matter, we're not even halfway there. And the reason for that is that in this digital world that we're living today, the goalpost itself is changing so fast that as you embark your journey, halfway you realize that the journey milestone and the end stone itself has changed. And hence the pace at which we need to cover this journey becomes even more important. When we sat back, we actually didn't know what our competition was. Was our competition Emirates NBD Bank? Was our competition the new digital banks that were emerging? Or was our competition the fintechs? Or was our competition, the technology companies getting into banking services? We had seen stories come up where we had players like Revolut who actually grew more than double, or more than actually almost 3 times in a period of almost 12 to 18 months. We had a situation where we had players like Alipay, which didn't even exist on the banking or the financial services canvases a few years ago, had 700 million active users. So a bank like ours, 50 years, we run a bank in a certain way, and suddenly we find that we have people who didn't exist on the radar, people who didn't exist on the canvas, actually talking about growth 3x, 4x in almost 1/5 or 1/6 time of our existence. And that pace is exponential. We can talk about fintechs, we can talk about new tech companies coming into financial services, we can talk about payment companies being established, but the reality is that banks still add value. So for us, as a 50-year-old bank, there was a trust element. The customer still trusted a 50-year-old bank, which they had seen around them all this while, versus a new fintech coming and talking about something very different. The key is, when you're building the bank of tomorrow, you need to have the bankers of tomorrow.
Quick note on Evans. You've all met him. That's his book that he's written recently. By all measures, in my view, he's definitely one of the leading African voices globally on digital transformation and digital banking.
Transformation strategy. Why is digital transformation important as part of your journey? Well, because banks are digital or they're dead. Literally they are. In fact, it's not only banks, companies increasingly so will become digital or dead. You cannot compete in a digital world by being stuck in a traditional and manual business model. As a proof point of what I just said, all you have to do is to take a look at the Fortune 500 firms in 1955 compared to the Fortune 500 firms in 2017. Out of the 500, only 60 remained.